Yes, people, what's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again. And, look, madness, absolute madness scenes. Spurs are seriously after Richarlison, but we're hearing time and time again different players being linked. Players like a young lad they've got called Clark. We've heard Ndombele for midfield. We've heard, obviously, Harry Winks. We've heard Stephen Bergwijn. We've heard lots of players being linked with a move to Everton. And I'm not against any of them, necessarily, if I feel that they're not cast-offs. But they are. Like, these are players that, these aren't players that are fighting to get in the first team at Spurs. So why do they feel the need to be sending us players that ordinarily shouldn't be playing for Everton? This is a frustrating thing with me, and we've done this to ourselves, unfortunately. That's the problem we've done, is we've created this mess that clubs are now looking at us and perceiving us to be desperate, and we're not. We're not desperate. I genuinely think with better man management and better tactical awareness and better strategy, we wouldn't be finishing in anywhere near the bottom three next season. We might be finishing 13th or 14th. We don't need to go and sign a squad full of Tottenham cast-offs. And that's been my frustration with these negotiations, because, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure we need to get Richarlison, if he's leaving, off the books by Thursday. But if he's not gone by Thursday, there's actually no point selling him unless he's desperate to move. Because, as far as I understand, this whole financial fair play thing, it has to be done before the end of June. But the end of June is Thursday. So, I don't know, I find it all a bit weird what's going on with Spurs, Richarlison, and all of these players that Everton have been linked with. The fact that Dele Alli came in the sort of deal that he came in on, it's just all odd. I don't really know what to say or think about it anymore. In my mind, Richarlison's gone, and I love him. I love him, and I will be devastated seeing him in a shirt that's not Everton's. There was a mock picture of Richarlison in the Spurs shirt the other day. I don't know whether it was real or not. I'm assuming it was fake. But irrespective, it hurts seeing it, because although at times he's been sulky, although at times he goes down too easy, sometimes I would argue that he hasn't been the quality that you actually need sometimes, and sometimes his final ball can be poor, or his decision making, he can be hot-headed. But there is probably no player in that team that lives and breathes Everton as much as he does. You see him midweek in Everton gear. You see him on Sundays in coaching his friends in Everton gear. You see him constantly wearing his Everton clothes, his Everton shorts. He loves the club. He adores the club. And we adore him. The fans love him, and the most part. And I'll be devastated when he goes. But I expect it. And I know it's coming. I just don't understand why it's taking so long. And if Chelsea really wanted him, and it was a case of, padding out the squad, getting in that quality, well, Chelsea are better than Spurs. And that isn't me digging out Spurs fans or Spurs, and it's not me digging out anything to do with Spurs, but Chelsea's players are better than Tottenham's as of right now, in terms of the ones that are available. I would love us to go and get players like, a Ziyech on loan, or Conor Gallagher as part of the deal. I know these are big, bold names, but Tottenham need their big, bold name players. And actually, when you actually look at Spurs, how many of their players would you genuinely take? There isn't loads of players. We know they're better than us. I accept Spurs are better than us. I get it, like they are. But apart from Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, I'm not in a rush to take any of them. And that's what's weird about this whole situation. There was rumours linking us with Højbjerg as well. Why would you do that? So, yeah, I'm just a bit... I'm a bit taken back by it all. News on the stadium and news on the takeover. Apparently today, again, Football Insider 24/7 came out and said that they expect a deal could be done by next week. I haven't heard that, but you never know with these things. I haven't been told that. Don't get me wrong, I don't pretend to be in the know on everything, but when you're in these circles, you do sometimes hear things, or your friend will send you a text or something. So, yeah, I kind of don't know what to expect on that front either, but anything is fine. Rumours were that Daniel Levy and Bill Kenwright were seen last night negotiating in eating food, talking about Richarlison over dinner. Again, why is that Bill Kenwright doing that? I mean, you know, he shouldn't be. And it just shows that this whole, process in Everton, doing this thing to do with the board and this constructive review of the club just shows it just hasn't worked because he's still doing that. Albeit, Kenwright actually, over the years in transfers, hasn't actually been as bad as some of the others. But either way, I don't want him involved. So, I don't really know what to say or think at the minute. I just, it's stopping Everton doing things in the window. We're being linked with what it feels like the same players over and over again. And it feels a little bit stale, if I'm being honest. That's how I feel this transfer window is. It's a little bit stale. It feels like something's got to click to make everything go. There's been a leaked picture of an Everton shirt. It looks like an Everton shirt. And the stake across the front is massive. It's ridiculous. It looks like it might be a goalkeeper shirt. I'm not feeling that, to be honest. From the picture I saw, I'm not feeling it at all. It's on a stand in the middle of a room. Again, it's not for me. So I sort of sit here and I'm just like, I want the lads to get into pre-season. I want us to start playing some pre-season fixtures. All we seem to have announced is a friendly with Dynamo Kiev, and well, actually, we haven't even announced it. The rumours are that we've got a friendly against Dynamo Kiev, and we've got this tour of America, which includes a game against Arsenal. But that's it. So it's a bit of a dead summer for Everton, really. Like, it's just boring. It's boring. The rumours of Calvert-Lewin have gone away. We're not appearing to be chasing any big players. This pursuit of Harry Winks is draining. Everton are continually talking, apparently. Then you're hearing things like Spurs are interested in Anthony Gordon. There's absolutely, unless they break the bank, he's going anywhere. And there's Everton fans that would sell him. And look, everyone's entitled to their opinion, of course they are. But for me, it's far too early, far too soon. And if you're going to cash in, I genuinely think it needs to be like 60 million. I rate him that highly. It's very difficult for young players to have the ambition and the drive and the bottle to take people on at pace, beat people, go down if they need to, shoot from outside the box, deliver crosses. He's got a massive job and he's got a huge job on his hand next season for Everton. So why would Everton look to sell two of their talismanic players? Madness, especially to Spurs. A team that finished in the Champions League this season, have got a great manager, have got a good nucleus of a team. But are they going to consistently play? At what point do potentially the fans go, actually, he's not good enough, or they're not good enough, or... we've seen it with Spurs where they have these players and they churn them in and out. And Domblay was meant to be the next big thing. He's been pants. Bergwijn, meant to be brilliant. Doesn't turn up. Not good enough. Lucas Moura, everyone was raging about him when he was signed for something like 20-odd million. Hasn't done it. So what's stopping Richarlison and Gordon being two of those players? We've all got a young Min Son success story, all of us. I just don't know if it's the right move for them. I really don't. But I wish them the best of luck no matter where they go. I think Gordon will stay. It would cost Spurs 120 million for both of those players, in my opinion. Minimum 100. I just don't think they do that. Then you look at the rest of the squad, and you can see where Everton need to pad it out. James Tarkowski will be a good addition when it's confirmed. I suspect it'll probably be Friday. It's confirmed. I think it's a longer-waited secret. It'll probably be confirmed in the morning, like 10 o'clock or something. So yeah, We just patience, patience, patience. But it's slow. This window's slow. There's not really much apart from these rumours going on, and most of them are about players leaving. It's not great. It's all been about Richarlison. I feel like Richarlison holds the key to the entire summer, and I don't want him to, if you get what I mean. I hate the fact that we're hamstrung by financial fair play. I think it's very obvious that Moshiri is not going to be investing money without bringing it back in when there's potentially a sale of a club, which I suspect will happen. There's rumours about how much money these guys have got and what they're actually loaning against. It's all a bit scary. It's not a great summer at all. So we will see. We will see. I'm trying to be positive. I think this week will be quite defining. I think next week we'll be able to kick on and start. And it's always better when the lads are in pre-season because you see what's going on. You see, you get your training videos, you get the welcome back videos, you get the bit more content that we've missed. And I'm looking forward to seeing it for me personally. So, guys, look, I'm leaving it there. Keep smiling. There'll be a video tomorrow. Apologise there weren't a video yesterday. We made a bold decision, which I will share with you coming months. If you can like and subscribe to videos, that would be a huge help. Huge. You wouldn't unbelieve it. You wouldn't believe it. So massive help if you can subscribe and share and get as many people watching these videos as possible. And watching the adverts. That would be useful as well right now. And that's me being open. So yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. I love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video talking about Richarlison going, not leaving, Anthony Gordon being linked, stadium being built, board still being the same. Sorry. Peace.